Hey there, wildlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Becky and I'm watching TikToks. It is 12:45 in the morning. That's not even a lie. Can you see the clock? It says 12:45. A number of hours ago, my stomach decided to betray me after I ate a bunch of fruit, some broccoli, and took a lot of vitamins, and it was like, is that fiber? And yeah, my stomach blew up. It blew up. And then had the audacity to wake me up 4 hours later and be like, I'm hungry. I mean, anyway, I'm making some tteokbokki, which is like ramen and tteokbokki. I'm making the noodles in this pot. Please don't roast me. I didn't want to use, I have like a proper soup pot right here, but for some reason I made it like this, and I'm going to add tteokbokki to it, and it's going to be delicious, and I'm going to eat it in the middle of the night like a gremlin, and then we're going to go back to sleep. I actually have to wake up rather early tomorrow to go to Asheville, and you guys were gonna come with me. Let's see if I make that appointment or not. This is the tteokbokki I'm gonna put inside. So instead of making the tteokbokki in the cup, I'm going to add the tteokbokki to my ramen. I mean, it technically is tteokbokki ramen, but I mean, I was trying to be a health queen, but and now I'm almost out of tteokbokki, so we're gonna have to go for the Korean grocery tomato. My kitchen was clean prior to this excursion. I was away for a while and my apartment was silent, and normally when I'm here by myself, my apartment is silent, but now my sleep schedule is all messed up and I'm awake at 12:45 in the morning eating ramen. So actually, I do not keep the broth. I don't love broth. I am gonna add a little bit of sesame seed oil though. And then we're going to add our sauce. I'm going to do the tteokbokki sauce instead of just the tteokbokki sauce. I'm going to do a little bit of both. Not too much because it's going to be spicy. I don't want to hurt my digestive system more than it's already been. What the hell? I'm just going to add to my cup. Okay, well, a mess is being made. Extra on top. Oosh. Make sure it's not too bright. Here's my tteokbokki, and then I also got a pack of kim from my cupboard. So like a seaweed sheets. Just kim. I have a lot of these in the house. Always have ramen, always have tteokbokki, always have these, always have hot dog in my house because one of my favorite types of food or cuisine is Korean food. So I just like to sporadically make it. So I like to have the ingredients. But do I normally eat kim with my noodle? No. Do I need to eat kim right now? No. Do I want kim? Yes. Therefore, we are going to eat it. 잘 먹겠습니다. I'm going to eat this in my bed where I belong, and then hopefully get a few more hours of sleep. Né? guys tomorrow. Morning, wild things. We are, you guessed it, running late again, but I managed to wake up mostly on time. I got ready. I'm wearing this really cute sweater dress and we are out. I was hoping to have enough time. I put my watch somewhere and now I have no idea where it is. We're going watchless. Okay, so there's a moving truck out here. It's kind of loud. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but also it only ever rains the day after I go get my hair pressed and it's disrespectful. To clarify that I'm not late, I just want to go get coffee before I leave, and which meant I needed to leave a little bit before now. But we're still going to get coffee and hope there's not like the longest ass queue. Actually, there's one on the way. So we're going to drive a little bit first and then get coffee so we're not too late. I did manage to go to sleep last night after I ate some spicy noodles and raboki. It was so tasty. I was so close to doing like a full mukbang at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 a.m. but ate it up and then slept, but woke up literally 2 minutes before my alarm. So it's not even like I overslept. I woke up 2 minutes before my alarm. But I don't know, it just took me a long time. Oh, this morning I had to do like my whole shave exfoliation routine, like on my leggies. I got a new razor. It was just like, yes, it's time. I don't know why I decided to do that this morning of all mornings. Why this morning? I don't know. My brain was like, no, it's time to shave your armpits, like in your legs. You gotta do this right here, right now. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But so I'm finally on my way. This morning I'm going to an appointment to get Pointe shoes fitted for ballet class. Well, they're not Pointe, they are Demi Pointe shoes. My feet are not strong enough to go up on Pointe, so they are Demi Pointe shoes. However, the closest fitter to me is about an hour away that has them in stock and all this kind of stuff. So last week I booked this appointment. We're gonna go today, hopefully get fitted for a pair that is nice and that is everything, and run some returns. But that is like the highlight of my day, to get these Demi Pointe shoes fitted, and I'm very excited. Okay, it has been several full hours since my fitting, and I went to a terrible food restaurant, thinking I was gonna do my shoe unboxing there. No, disgusting, disgusting. And it was just full of like the type of people you find in Panera at 1:30 p.m. getting like afternoon soup and sandwiches and stuff. And the sandwich I got was just like this BLT bacon egg thing, and it was awful. There was no seasonings. I'm telling you, not. It was just ugh. So anyway, we're finally at a Starbucks and I'm gonna go get myself a coffee and I'll do my unboxing in here. Okay, well, here I am outside of a Starbucks, sitting in the sun, attempting to mind my own business. I was gonna record inside the building, but they're playing holiday music. That is 100% going to get my video copyright stroked. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. There is like traffic going back and forth, so I will try to time this in between traffic gaps, but let me show you my new Demi Pointe shoes. For the thumbnail, of course. Why is my hair sticking out at such a funny angle? I don't know. I did this half up, half down with this new bow that I bought in these like nude colors, and I think they're so cute, except my hair, it's not my hair. It's every time I get my hair pressed, it decides it's going to snow. And today it has been rainy off and on. It's clear and sunny and blue and everything, gorgeous right now, but so anyway, the fitting goes as follows. You need to wear your ballet tights. I wore my Capizio tights, which I've been fighting with a little bit today. I have the 1X, 2X tights, and those ones go literally up to my T-toes, like full up to my T-toes. So then at the ballet shop, I bought the large, extra large size tights, and those go proper, like up to my belly button, but they have been sliding down all day. So
I don't know, like, I guess I'm gonna have to do the massive tights and just like roll them or something. Like, what size am I, Capizio? What size am I? Like So anyway, show up in your tights, and I wore transition tights. If you don't know what that means, it means it goes over your foot, but it has a hole in the bottom so that you can peel them up and roll them and wear them as like flat tights or as footed tights, what you need to do. So the first thing she did was look at my feet, my bare feet. We had a feet moment. She looked at my feet and made me stand in first position, which is heels together, feet out, first position, and then parallel, and then first position, and then the tendu, which is like a glide and a point, tendu, you can tell. Then we came back to parallel, and then up on my tiptoes, like rolled up, not like tiptoes, but like rolled onto my toes, like stiletto toes, you know what I'm saying, like, ugh, like really up there. She could look at my feet, and then she was like, okay, and the first thing she gave me was a pair of toe pads. Now these are really generic medium nude toe pads. They are crescent shaped. They're from Suffolk Dance. Medium crested shaped toe pads. So she gave me a pair of these. This is not just a pair. This pair, she put them back in the box, so they're my pair. Like, you're not trying on other people's funky toe pads. I put my toe pads on and then put my footed tight back over them. And then once I had my toe pads on and they were comfortable and the size is right, because these are medium, so obviously they come in like small, medium, large, depending on your foot size, just making sure that was right. Then she went and chose a pair of Pointe shoes for me. Now, I ended up trying on 2 pairs of Pointe shoes. The first pair fit my foot well, but was tight in the toes. So what you really want in your shoe is that all your toes are like flat, so that you can really use all of your feet. You don't want your toes to be like overlapping or feel bunched or tight or anything like that, because then when you eventually do progress onto full point, that is not going to be good for your feet. It's not good for your feet. Put me in a shoe and I fit well, I was fitting snug, and then she said, is anything touching, rolling over, rubbing in a weird way? And I said, no, I feel snug, but more tight than just snug. Like, I feel in there, right? But there was the potential that my 2 middle toes were going to like go like this. Not a lot, but enough that would create a bunion, a problem, a blister, something. So then we went up a half size into these. These are Blochs. They are the Bloch Tensus Demi Pointe in pink. And I will open them up for you. You guys can see what they look like. I was very excited to get them, try them on. They're just gorgeous. But so I only tried on 2 pairs because the second pair was so much easier to work with. Now, she did say that at this particular store, they only carry 1 type of Demi Pointe shoe, the Bloch Tensus. Maybe they carry 2 types of Demi Pointe shoe, but their most popular is the Bloch Tensus, just because it seems to fit the most people. So that might be, they just might have more of that in stock. But she said if they didn't have what I needed, they could order it to me and ship it to me, even all the way in Liverpool, wherever I needed them to be. And I was like, love that service. I tried on the first pair and it was too tight, so we pulled out a second pair and we tried these on. These are my Demi Pointe shoes. They don't look very much different than a normal ballet shoe, right? The issue with my first pair was that the Bloch, was a little bit more snug on my feet, on my toes going in it, whereas this one, my toes were all laying flat and they felt really good. The only issue with this one is that the ankle, I'll say the heel of my shoe was really slippy, but that will be fixed when I sew in my elastics and my ribbons and all that kind of stuff. They are beautiful. Now, Pointe shoes do not have a right or a left shoe. They're each individually, like handmade, like on a, I think it's called a last, like one at a time. So you just need to figure out which one is which. Yeah, this is my right shoe. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, this is my right shoe. So we'll leave the right shoe out, and then I'll put a little mark on the inside, and then I will more easily be able to tell which is which. But when I tried them on, you do switch your feet a couple times to figure out which one feels best and which one doesn't. So this is my shoe. It doesn't look like much, does it? But it's really important. Demi pointe shoes are not full point shoes. You have the ability to go up on point, but not for very long periods of time. They are mainly to help you build foot strength and work towards point. So they are for pre-point or pre-point work is what it's typically called. One of the biggest differences between a demi point shoe and an actual point shoe is the flexibility of the sole. It doesn't really have a hard shank, whereas the point shoe has like a really hard shank. You'll often see ballerinas like break their shanks and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't really need to be done because it doesn't have a hard shank. It's very flexible. For all of you who've never seen like a ballet shoe up close and personal, these are mine. So at the fitting, I put these on. She checked my toes again. Whilst wearing both my toe pads, my dance tights, and my shoes, put them in the right hands, and my shoes, you go up on to proper points. So 1 foot at a time, you'll go up onto points so she can see what your foot looks like, where it arches, all that kind of good stuff to make sure it's fitting your foot. And then I did a roll through. So I rolled through the point shoe onto like a half point so we could see if my toes were getting squeezed or too tight in here. Once we decided on a pair, which were these ones, bloop, storage. Once we decided on a pair, which were these ones, she took the box up to the front for me and included with my shoes what I'm gonna need. I'm sure you're looking at them and like, but how are they gonna stay on your feet? Well, included in every pair of point shoes is the elastic that you need. It's just pink, but that's okay. Just some pink elastic to sew into your shoes and pink satin ribbon. So eventually I will be sewing my point shoes together, which is very exciting. I'm probably gonna use floss because that's like the tip / trick of the trade, to make sure the sewing lasts longer and I don't have to like re-sew or anything. Not that I'm thinking of working my shoes super hard, but I just like have heard that time and time again. But that's like my little basic put together. Those are my demi point shoes. It's my first pair of demi point shoes. We'll see if I work through them. That would be really interesting to see in the future if I like end up working through my shoes. For people that don't dance, it means that like your shoes die because they're not made of anything really substantial. Point shoes are made of like basically paper mache, like advanced, like stronger paper mache, which means that eventually sweat, wear, usage is going to stretch them, break them down, all that kind of stuff. They're really not long term. Professional dancer can break through a pair of point shoes in a number of hours, maybe a day at a time. Intensive dancers, like girls that you see going to dance after school every day, may go through shoes in a week, a month, 2 weeks. I don't think that's going to happen for me, actually, at all. So I will be surprised if these don't last like 6 months, 3 months, whatever. So it'll be, sorry, wait, there's some trucks going by. So it'll be really interesting to see how long it takes me to like work through or break out these shoes. And then if my next pair is also a Bloch, or if there's differencing in sizing, adjustments, all that kind of stuff, once I've worked through them and strengthened my feet a little bit. I am doing like feet exercises every day, which seems like a really weird thing to say, but it's really important to have strong feet to go on point, to use point shoes, even demi point shoes and all that kind of stuff. So there are certain stretches you can do, feet exercises you can do, and it's really important in classical dance. All right, I think that's it for today. The sun is like attacking me. It is so bright outside, but look at my skin. All right, I guess this is considered a day of Vlogmas because this is a Christmas present to me from me. Oh, I better tell you how much they cost. They were, I had a receipt, but it fell on the ground. I don't remember, but the total price was $110 for everything, and my toe pads were $20, and my elastics or my ribbons, I don't remember what she gave me for free. She either gave me the elastics for free or the ribbons for free, but the one that wasn't free was only $5. So $25 were the accessories, and then whatever was remaining from that were the shoes themselves. And They are not priced on the box, obviously, because it's like going into a shoe store and they have all the sizes and they pick for you. It's less like a shoe store and more like a Harry Potter wand store. It's like Ollivanders, where you go in, there's all the boxes like in rows, and then she goes and like pulls one out and like, does this fit you? And you put it on and they're like, nope, and then they put it back and they pull another one. It was very much like getting your wand at Ollivanders, but dance. So I just hope this also inspires some people who want to try ballet or have been wanting to do ballet. Like, you don't have to be super skinny, an amazing dancer, super coordinated or whatever to start ballet. It is great for your joints, your body, stretching, moving, balance, foot strength, ankle strength, all that good stuff. If there's an adult ballet class near you, I recommend you check them out. A lot of ballet studios have adult classes now that happen in the evenings. I found one nearby that's from 7 to 8 p.m. and the one I'm doing in Liverpool is also from 7-ish p.m. as well as there's one in the afternoon. So there are a lot of classes, flexibilities if you guys want to try something new. You're never too old to try something new. So if you want to do dance or you wanted to do it when you were growing up, go and try a ballet class. You don't even need any of the equipment. Just go in your leggings and bring some socks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have questions about Demi Pointe shoes or advice about Demi Pointe shoes, please comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Stay wild, wild things. Bye.